don't record. Wait. Okay, let's stop.
Intro time.
¿Y eso no va a ser blooper?
You ready?
Ready.
Cue the music. Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of Fire Lane Podcast. This is my fake voice because this is my happy voice, according to my wife. But this is how I really sound. This is my happy voice, this is my normal voice right here. I'm still happy. Anyway, welcome to a brand new episode. We have, of course, my wife Brenda here.
Hey, what's up, everyone? We also have little Emma. Say hi.
Wait, I was going to introduce him.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Okay.
And today, well, there you go. She introduced herself. Anyway, we have very special guests today. First time on the podcast. You might have heard him might have heard Emma in the Mother's Day podcast, but she wasn't on. But now they're on. They're going to be talking. And we love them very much. We'll die for them.
It's gonna be a challenge with this one.
It's going to be a challenge, but we know that challenges make us stronger. So you're going to be stronger with us after you hear this. So just be aware. You're going to hear bumps. You're going to hear noises, girly noises, 2-year-old noises that a 2-year-old makes. So don't be afraid of any.
Don't be weirded out. It's her. Literally, it's her.
And we're going to have fun recording this podcast because it's family time.
It's family time. We're excited to have also our very special guest, Abel.
Hi.
He's 9 years old, so don't be weirded out if he makes any noises that a 9-year-old makes.
Of course.
And he was supposed to join us in the Mother's Day podcast, but he fell asleep. So he wasn't in it. He has auditioned to be in a podcast with us.
They approved.
So, I mean, this is one of those trials he's going to have.
And this is Emma's trial.
I mean,
so far, she's not focused on it.
Yeah, she has a lot of energy right now.
Yeah, she does. So this is going to be a fun recording.
And she loves the microphone, so she just wants to be on it.
Yep. She loves to sing.
sings Twinkle Twinkle.
Well, anyway, this is going to be our first family podcast, so I know you guys are going to have fun listening. Emma, say hi.
Hi.
Come here. Come here.
It's family talk now.
She's eating carrots and cheese puffs. You're not going to say hi? And right now, here in our area, is super hot. So it's normal to see a baby in just pull-ups or just Pampers. And that's how she is.
You don't have to tell people she's in a pull-up.
Just so they can get a picture.
All right. My husband...
I don't want to think that right now.
What? You're seeing her, dude.
Of course, but...
Let me tell you what my husband's wearing right now.
Why? That's something.
So
a baby is cute.
So
okay?
they can get the picture.
Not an adult. I'm wearing diapers too, just so you know.
Was it
Me too, she said. But yeah, we literally, like, I've been wanting to do a podcast like this for a while. And I'm glad that the opportunity came up. First of all, it is going to be 4th of July. So, happy Independence Day to all of you from
Why do you
our
sound so
family.
serious?
What do you mean?
Independence Day is a very happy festivity.
Yeah, and it's serious too.
Yeah, but it's a happy.
People think it's all about just having
We're
cookouts
celebrating the country's
fireworks.
birthday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not just about eating hamburgers and hot dogs or carne asada and watching fireworks. It's not about that. That's how we celebrate it.
What do you mean? What are you talking
We
about?
don't celebrate it all like that.
We celebrate our Independence Day.
Yeah.
Oh.
by throwing a big party with fireworks.
Well, we go watch a big party with fireworks. Exactly. But
As a
happy
family.
Independence. Happy 4th of July. Say happy 4th of July.
She's eating cheese puffs.
She has a mouthful of chips.
This is going to be really interesting.
Yep.
It's already chaotic to me.
Why?
Like,
Well, it's Emma, basically. She's...
so,
as you can tell.
what? Go ahead, babe. You can go ahead and start. I just want to know, why are we sitting on this side and then it's just you over there?
This is my desk.
Oh, okay.
You work
You arrange yourself over there.
Like, this always happens. It's me and the kids, and then you over there. Go with Daddy. Daddy.
Well,
wants
not
to-
necessarily, because remember you
Come with Daddy over here.
other, like someone else
Go around.
from the other podcast, and you were right there. So
Yeah.
collaboration.
So let's talk about some family serious stuff.
Like what?
That doesn't what?
So what are we gonna talk about? What do you mean?
Changing diapers.
We are not gonna talk about changing diapers.
I actually never experienced it, so.
Say hi.
How do you feel, Abel? How do you feel about being in this podcast with your parents?
I'm actually pretty excited.
Why are you excited? Because you think you're gonna be famous?
Yeah.
What do you want to be famous for?
I don't know, honestly.
What do you think fame is going to give you?
Moolah.
Hmm?
You know, never mind.
Did you say moolah?
Yeah.
What is moolah?
Money?
It's money?
I need money.
You need money?
Yeah, I need money.
For what?
Because every time you say I need to pay for my own food, so I need money.
You need to pay for your own food? When was the last time you paid for your own food?
No, that's what my
Never.
mom said.
Exactly. The only reason we told you you had to pay for your own food is because you wanted equal rights, remember? Between child and parent. Yeah, and we said, okay, well then you have to pay bills and rent and go to work.
I did not approve right after
Well, yeah,
that
because you didn't know
moment.
what equal rights meant. Equal rights means even for everyone.
I know what equal means.
Okay, then, well, you know that parent and child are not equal.
But I wrote a
'Cause do
paper.
Do you want to go to work every day?
Yeah, no, I'm too young.
But do you want to, even if you could?
I mean, I know that there's kids in Mexico that don't go to school and they go to work. Your
Yeah.
age or younger.
My mom left middle school so she can work.
Wait, what?
Yeah. You know people do that? You didn't know?
No.
In other
Yeah,
countries, yeah.
Dude, there's people that don't even go to school.
Lucky.
What do you mean lucky? They wish they could go to school. You know why they wish they could go to school? So they could learn.
Well,
You know there's kids the age of Emma who take care of themselves? Like they cook for
Okay,
themselves.
this is
That,
going
no,
way too
is that
far.
for real?
Yeah. Like 2 and 3.
Dang.
Then they're smarter than me because I don't even know how to cook. I don't even know how to
You
make sandwich.
Do you know why they're smarter than you? Because they figured it out. They're not smarter than you, they just figured it out.
And you do know how to cook, you're just lazy. Because you start expecting mom to do it for you because mom has done
I
it
didn't
for
know how
you
to
all the
make a
time.
sandwich.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Last time you made eggs, I have a video of you making pancakes one time and you were like 5 years old.
You know there's
Wait, what?
there's like a baby boy the age of Emma who's famous for cooking. I mean, mom is there to help him, but he like puts all the ingredients together. Like he makes his own pizza. I don't know what else, spaghetti, I
That's
think.
so cool.
You never seen those?
No.
He's like a little blonde kid, like shirtless como Emma. And he's there cooking, and his mom is just handing him the ingredients. Like he doesn't do no knife stuff or like cooking, but he like puts everything together. And he makes videos, and he's like famous for it. And guess what?
What?
He's getting paid. So you don't have to be an adult to make money.
Well, that's huge because, like, I told you that before. I even told him
What?
that nowadays, like, kids his age and younger are showing the world that you don't need to be old enough to make money.
Yeah.
Like, there's a bunch of kids having, like, their own little companies. Remember when I told you of the little girl that was selling cookies for dogs?
No.
Oh, yeah, I told you.
Yeah.
Like, she has her own company of selling cookies for dogs.
I mean, it's never been unheard of a kid having their own little money-making thing. But before, it was less internet and more going out there and hustling, like selling lemonade.
Yeah.
Going door to door selling cookies or chocolates or whatever.
Just like when Abel started his company of...
Yeah, no, that went bankrupt.
10-minute massage for $1. Hey, dude, but that's how you learn. That's how you learn.
Went bankrupt.
You learn by failing. Because if you don't fail, you're never gonna learn.
Yeah, I think
you right there. You learned, hey, like 10 minutes for $1 for.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Like, not worth your time. But that's how you start. That's how you begin. That's how people started.
Guess what? Because when you're an adult, if you have to go to a job, the money you make is not worth it either.
I already know that.
Because your business was making $6 an hour.
That's like lower than minimum.
Yeah.
I was like, no, as soon
Which
as
is, I mean, because you're a kid,
out,
so you only need
as soon as I figure that out.
$6 an hour. You know, there's people who make just $1.25 more than that.
Wow.
Yeah. At a job, at an actual job, not their own stuff. At a job where they're told when to clock in and clock out.
Yeah, I think I need to become a streamer now.
Do it.
But I need my camera set up.
Well, then
you need to make money to buy yourself.
That's right.
Like, I want to know kind of what you think. Because you tell us that we're very mean. But...
No, not all the time.
But I know that you mean not mean, but strict towards you. But
Exactly.
like, I want to talk about this picture because it speaks a lot. So I want you to read it, Abel.
Okay.
And it's a picture I found on Facebook. So what is the top part? Okay, so the top part has
we'll let him read it and then we'll read it.
Do I read it out loud?
Yeah.
No, let him read it and then we'll read it what it says. So let us know. While he reads, we'll conversate between us.
Wait, you should just let him read it out loud.
Oh, okay. Well, then read it out loud.
Where we went wrong. I get a trophy just like the guy who won, except I didn't have to work for it. I get a paycheck like the guy with a job, except I don't have to work for it. Wait, what?
So who would you like to be?
That kid right there?
The kid who gets a trophy even though he didn't win it or work for it?
I didn't actually understand it.
Okay, so just to explain to everyone, there's a picture. The top picture is of a young boy. The bottom picture of an adult. The top picture has a quote, has a sentence that says, "I get a trophy just like the guy who won, except I didn't work hard for it." The adult one says, "I get a paycheck just like the guy with a job, except I don't have to work for it." So, would you like to get a paycheck and not work for it?
I'm not an adult, so.
I'm just saying, like
we were.
Would you like to get money and not work for it?
Maybe, because I don't have to get bored just sitting there all the time looking at a screen. Probably.
So what are you gonna?
I need some action in there. That's why I play games.
But like we were already in this situation, Abel, right? Do you not remember when you were in track?
Yeah.
So that's what it's talking about. And what did we tell you why we didn't want you to get a trophy?
I need to earn it?
Because you need to earn it. Exactly.
I still have the trophy right there.
Yeah, but we told you.
What does that trophy mean to you?
Honestly, I don't really know.
Nothing, exactly. Okay, what is your...
Well, it means something because he keeps it.
I just put it somewhere random.
But
and leave it
like,
here.
what is your medal that you got for...
Soccer?
No, for your grades? What does that mean to you?
Because you were super excited over that medal. You kept saying, "I'm AB honorable, mom."
I always
I'm
have
AB honorable.
No, literally, I always have AB honorable.
Yeah, and you're proud of it, right? Why are you proud of it?
Because I didn't go down or up. I just I did, but I improved more.
But you worked hard for it, right?
Yeah.
So that's why it means so much to you.
Yeah, that's the difference. One, the track one, you didn't care about it. Because it was just a participation one. It didn't mean that much to you. You cared about the one that you worked consistently for, which is a AB honor roll, right?
Yeah.
So that picture is basically telling you that... What is it supposed to be telling you? Don't expect to be rewarded for everything you do, especially if you didn't work hard for it.
And it's practically telling parents that...
Stop rewarding your kids.
Yeah, like that we're teaching our kids to... They deserve everything. See, like that kid says, I want a trophy, even though I didn't work as hard as the kid who won. So there's like a difference there where the kid who won, I bet you was practicing, whatever it is, practicing every night, taking time to keep learning and stuff, and the kid who didn't do that much is getting a trophy too. Does that mean, is that fair? Do you think that's fair? No. Don't question it.
What? I do that every time for some reason. I don't know.
That isn't fair. Because if you work hard for something, then you should be rewarded for your hard work.
But about the adult in the picture, what's the point of getting a paycheck if you didn't do anything?
Exactly.
Because there's people out there who want that. Who want to get money without doing anything.
He's just sitting there.
That picture is telling you that as a kid who gets taught that they'll be rewarded for not working hard, they're going to grow up and become adults with that same thought process. But now instead of a trophy, it's a paycheck. You get it?
Yeah.
So remember, that's why we always tell you that that's why we raise you the way we do, because we know that in a few years you're going to be an adult.
Not in a few years.
Yeah, in a few years.
A while.
It's not going to be a while.
It's going to be a while.
It's going to go like this, dude.
What do you mean?
I was a kid.
I'm 9. I'm going to have 10 years.
I was a kid 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like 11 years more.
I was a kid 10 years ago.
Wait, what?
I was a kid 10 years ago.
He was a teenager 10 years ago.
So you're 15, 14 at that time?
Yeah.
16, maybe?
You're less than 6 years away from that.
Isn't it scary?
So it's going to go like this. It's going by fast.
And that's why we tell you to enjoy it. But we also teach you responsibility and everything that has to do with being an adult, because we want you to be a good, productive adult.
Yeah. Exactly.
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 So, I mean, yeah, like I really wanted to talk about that because I was like,
the picture?
wow. Yeah, I was like, wow. But you, Abel, tell us more. What do you think about me and your dad doing this podcast?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I haven't put thought into that.
Well, he always tells his friends that, oh yeah, my dad and mom has a podcast.
Why don't you tell your friends that my dad and mom also have a business?
I mean, you basically told everybody that I know what their mom.
Yeah. What about you, Emma?
She has to go pee potty?
She does.
Okay.
I'm gonna step out for a second. You guys keep talking about
Okay, I'll be on that chair.
Well, Emma's gonna go pee potty. Where are you going?
I'm gonna get on that chair.
For what?
It's way better.
Well,
It's more comfortable.
Abe would just transition microphones.
I'll sit in that when my mom comes back. Oi. And then get my water.
So tell us more. Are you excited to go back to school?
Yeah, no.
Why not? So you can keep that. Why is it torture?
I mean, it's not exactly torture, but it's...
Would you rather go to work or go to school?
I don't... Okay, cause what I've realized on work, no, I would not go to work, but school, it's kind of boring, but at least you'll get something out of, like, fun out of it. Well, work, sometimes you get fun out of it. Is pure
Or work, you get
boredom.
money out of it.
Well, yeah, but at my age, look at me.
What? We can pay you. We can give you an allowance, and you can do all the chores in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I'm not that kind of kid right now.
So then, what sounds funner then? School, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Emma.
Go pee potty? Huh?
All done?
And we're back.
Abel was telling me that he would rather have a job instead of go to school.
No, I didn't say that. I said I wanted to...
Well, I mean,
JK. He said he wanted to go to school.
oh.
Oh, it's because it's pure boredom and work.
I'm like, oh.
Because those are the only two options, son. You know the option of having an infinite summer vacation is...
Actually fun.
No. Well, it's fun, yeah, of course, but it's not going to happen.
I wish it did.
You know why? Because we're responsible adults that are trying to teach you to be a responsible adult.
I'm not an adult.
Yeah, but you're going to be.
In 10 years. No.
Like, the whole point of us is to teach you stuff that you're going to be able to use from here on until the Lord calls your name and takes you to his kingdom.
94 years later.
Yeah. So we have less than 20 years to teach you how to be good for 80 plus years.
Actually, 99 years. Oh, no.
Speak up. I don't think anybody can hear you.
Can you hear me? No? I have no idea. Wait. Can they hear me?
I don't know. Ask them.
Okay, I'll go out to the world. If you hear this, can you hear me?
Let's talk about the credit card challenge.
Okay, no. You should
That was
put that on YouTube. It'll probably be a meme by now.
Why?
And
That is a meme
funny.
already.
Wait, it is? Oh,
Yes, that's...
Did you know that other parents were doing
what
that
your
to
mom
their
did it.
kids?
But we were the smart parents. We were like, if you catch it, you get like a snack.
Oh
The parents who made the videos, they're like, I'll buy you anything you want. I'm like, nope. I'll buy you chips. That's what you get.
Yeah, because with us, you know that it's not.
I hit my head pretty hard on that.
To get something big, you have to do something big.
Yeah.
You should send it out on the YouTube channel you have.
We uploaded it to Instagram, so.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. You don't know?
It's going viral.
Why do you kids like? Why do you guys want everything to be viral? You want to be famous with everything. Like, why is that so important for you guys?
It's not. It's just like. Oh wow, that's a tough question.
Why? Like, why is it such a big deal?
Viral?
Maybe sometimes you get something out of it,
Like what? Recognition?
Like, you know how you have,
Recognition? People recognize you from a video?
No, because, it's hard to explain.
Like, you just because it's cool, that everybody's...
It's but usually it's not the reason.
Like, let's say, for example, that you were videotaped. That was Emma. That you were videotaped doing something embarrassing and it went viral. Would you like that? Yeah or no?
Pure silence right now. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Because he doesn't know the outcome. Like,
I never... What the heck is it?
Let's just say you went viral, like your video went viral because you did something embarrassing.
I don't have.
But you went viral and like people were like, "Hey, you're that guy who did that, blah blah blah," and you get 2 million views.
You'll probably get money.
Huh?
You'll probably get money if you're on YouTube.
If you monetize it.
Huh?
If you monetize it.
but how would you feel? It's not about what you're gonna get.
I don't have the experience of it, but if you put it on, did you put it on Instagram?
It doesn't matter where.
I'm not talking about that video, dude.
I can't tell. I don't know.
Like if someone videotaped you doing something embarrassing and you went viral and you became famous for it, how would you feel?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why not?
I think he just says because he's never gone through it, he doesn't know how he would feel.
Because you can become viral, but the point is, do you want to become viral?
Like, do you want that kind of exposure? And because, like, even when we just even me just going into your room, you're like, what are you doing? Like, you want your privacy. Right? Exactly. So you think that having a viral video would give you that privacy?
No.
No? Would you like that?
People now know a piece of you.
At least they don't know where I'm at.
Yeah, but they know a piece of you.
Just a tiny bit,
like the reason why we ask, because if you do decide to do your streaming and whatever you want to do, there's people who are going to be nice. There's people who are not going to be not nice.
Yeah, I can tell right now.
And you can become viral either way. So the reason why we tell you is because you have to be the strong one to take all criticism and only apply the positive ones. And we told you because you take to heart what your friends think about you, right?
What?
You take to heart what your friends think about you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, maybe. I don't.
You do.
It's hard to tell sometimes.
We can tell. Because you're our son. And you live with us. So we can tell when something bothers you, or something that your friends tell you bothered you. You know why? Because you change.
Switcheroo.
So what were we talking about?
It's switcheroo right now because my mom's on the side over here.
No one knows where we are, dude.
I know.
We're in the little calendar room.
Wait.
Which has a bigger desk now.
Yeah, we upgraded.
Thanks to...
From a small little branch all the way to a giant
It's
master
called
sword.
growth.
Growth?
What other questions do you have for Abel, babe?
Let me see. What other questions do I have for Abel? How do you feel about going into the 5th grade?
It's good. Well, they told us we thought we had a lot of homework, but not. It's just finished, unfinished work. So if we finish all of it, we have no homework. Congrats.
Because now you're gonna be the oldest in the school of the kids. Not you personally, but 5th graders. As a 5th grader, you're the oldest kid.
You're part of the oldest kids.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that?
The oldest grading.
Because after 5th grade, you go to middle school.
No.
And after middle school, you go to high school.
I can play football.
And after high school, you decide whether either to go to college or get a job.
I'm literally showing you guys right now.
What?
Look, what am I doing?
You're showing us your jersey.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to play football?
Yeah.
Are you going to take hits, though?
Huh?
Or are you going to be a kicker?
I don't know. I'm still thinking about that one of those positions.
Either way, what
Tough
is that going to take?
Hit.
No. Work.
Yeah, I know. Build up them muscles.
Hard work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's your phone, Mom.
Doing the little things all the time.
Because right now you wish you could have a Lamborghini and a big house, right? But not have to pay for it?
We're probably going to have one soon anyways.
Yeah, but who's going to work hard for that? Us, yeah, that's right.
So it's gonna be ours.
It's going to be our house. It's when you're 18, boy. When you're 18,
I'll keep the house.
we'll be like, you know what? We did
our part.
We did our part.
So you're going to have to
Free
make...
son.
I'm still going to live in that... I want that
Why?
big... I want to be in that big house though, so I'm probably going to live there.
So you're gonna pay rent.
Until 18.
Yeah, and then you give me your money. Yay, I'm rich.
You're gonna have to pay rent though.
Until 18, and if after 18 you still decide to live with us, then you're gonna have to pitch in for. Now it becomes equal rights because now you're an adult.
No.
And as an adult, you have responsibilities and bills to pay.
Because it's equal rights.
No.
So you're gonna have to pay.
It's gonna be a lot harder.
You're gonna have to pay rent. You're gonna have to pay bills for your own food.
And you eat a lot.
Right now, dude. You eat a lot right now. Imagine when you grow up.
He's gonna eat like you.
Yeah. Imagine that. Two people in the same house eating.
Why do you eat so much?
Because he's in summer school.
Yeah, but that's what I don't understand. Like they said, at school you only eat twice a day, which is breakfast and lunch. But at home,
because at school he doesn't have a fridge to go to.
he just wants to be eating.
And if he did have a fridge, he wouldn't have the liberty to go to every single time he wanted.
I just if I was playing games all day, I just put the fridge right there. Where's my tea? Where's my cookies?
Who's gonna buy those cookies?
Well, we have cookies right there, so I just grabbed them.
Those are my cookies.
No. We basically, Emma's eating.
It's our cookies, jeez, people.
And on our trip.
I just want to know, babe, I just want to know what went through your mind yesterday.
What?
When you said it looks like a soldier just came back. Or what did you say?
Soldier.
Looks like a soldier that lives in Abel's room.
Yeah.
So it's all nice and tidy.
Before it was
a disaster.
Yeah,
So I want to know about
kind.
that, Abel.
Not.
Yeah, let's talk about your room because I'm pretty sure you're not the only kid in the world that lives in a messy room. I'm pretty sure. Or do you think you're the only one?
In this family, probably.
Oh yeah, in his family.
Except my dad. We're not gonna talk about him.
You're the one talking about him, dude.
It's prohibited to talk about his dad. He thinks it's even weird that I call him by his name.
Just to confirm, because I don't want, they're going to think that my room is messy. Like, your room is messy? What?
Well, your room's not messy because I clean it.
And I thank you very much for it.
Except the living room.
The living room is messy because of who?
Emma.
And who?
Hey, I only have two pieces there.
I think it's all of us because
yeah, it's all of us, but
because let's be honest, babe.
But
you're
we
not
pick up after ourselves.
We?
Yeah.
No, boy says yesterday night you had your socks on the floor or something. So I don't think I'm the only one.
Dude, let's talk about your room. Why is it necessary for you to sleep in a room like that?
So anybody
let's
comes,
describe it a little bit, okay? Let's start with the bed.
Start with the entrance.
No, let's start with the bed. Because you like to sleep in a bed with no sheets.
It's comfortable.
No sheets, okay? He says he doesn't need the sheets.
Right now there's no sheets on it?
Yeah, there's no sheets on it. And with like 3-4 blankets on top of them. In this heat
He
of
does
100
want
degrees.
sheets because I saw him when I woke up. I saw him. He only removed one blanket.
Oh yeah.
So he's using one of the blankets as sheets.
As sheets?
So he does use sheets.
Actually, no, because when you know how you helped me make my bed.
I made your bed. I didn't help you.
I made the bed
Okay.
morning.
Okay. What about
He just did the smart thing and took up one so he could put it back in the morning.
That is true. That's
Instead
actually
of before where he was like.
Because I
blankets.
only slept on the one. I didn't take the second one off, and I just had 2 blankets on my
So
bed.
that's the
neck
bed,
hurts.
and then everything else, toys. He has a hamper for the dirty laundry. He never makes it. For some reason, he never makes the dirty laundry in the hamper. So it ends up in the floor. Then the clean clothes I give him, I put it on the bed, and it ends up on the floor. And then there's shoes, there's toys, there's papers.
I don't even know why there's toys on the floor. He hasn't played with them.
I don't know either.
Sometimes Emma comes in my room, she just grabs them, and she plays with them, just leaves them on there. So.
Right. So why is it necessary for you to live in a room like that?
Because when the intruder comes, like Moises said one day, he closes his door at night, and if somebody comes, they'll step on it and hit their head.
We close our doors that way we can hear.
Oh yeah, but what if they fall?
So why don't you close your door?
Honestly, I just let the cats in.
Dude, if an intruder came in, he's not gonna care about all the toys that are
Yeah, but I have.
on the floor.
We gotta have a toy bed under the bed.
He's probably gonna take all the toys and clean your room.
Wait, how is it? Why would they do that?
So they can sell all the toys you have on the floor.
Well, I don't.
And I know that doesn't even work because I've gone in your room many times.
In the dark.
In the dark, in the middle of the night, and you don't hear
Wait,
nothing.
you can't. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, I go in.
You do? That's just creepy.
Why?
To me, that's creepy.
Why is that creepy? I'm your parent.
Well, what are you doing in my room?
Checking up on you?
Why?
What do you mean why? To make sure you're asleep.
I'm a deep sleeper, you know that.
So how do you feel now that yesterday I told you that
I'm not in boot camp anymore.
that you're in mommy boot camp? Yes, you are.
Wait, I am? I thought I got out of it
No.
yesterday.
Mommy boot camp is important. So now, how do you feel now that I told you you have to make your bed before you do anything else? How does it make you feel?
It's not fun sometimes.
Why not?
Well, I just woke up this morning, just put a blanket on top. Voila!
Exactly, because you knew you had to make your bed. But before, when you didn't have to make your bed, what did you do?
Didn't make the bed.
He could care less of how many blankets he used.
Well, it's warm. Just saying.
Dude, you were like with no blanket. You were just spread out without blanket.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How do you even know? You don't even come into my room anymore.
I do.
How come
'Cause you leave your door open.
How come my door isn't always closed anymore? Because usually when...
Because I don't close it.
So you don't come into my room. You don't come into my room, do you?
Your door's open. I just look inside and you're like all spread out with no blanket on top of you.
You just hear Emma say it's Poochie.
Wait, did they? I couldn't even hear it. I'm just like.
So, and you know that this still applies for when you go to school.
Wait, what?
Yeah, before you go to school, you're gonna have to make your bed.
Well, then I'll sleep with one sheet under.
Well, whatever you do, you're still gonna have to make your bed.
Just put a blanket on top again, just like
Okay.
this morning.
See, because being a kid now and you having responsibilities like cleaning your room, making your bed, your responsibilities are only gonna add up as you grow up, dude. The older you get, the more responsibilities you're gonna have. So we're teaching you to not be lazy about them.
What?
That way you can be productive about them.
He's like a computer.
You know that, right? You're gonna be more like you're gonna have more chores as you grow up. Like right now you can't clean the cat litter, but you don't do it as often. Later on, you're gonna do it every single time.
Why is it?
That's awesome.
And then babysitting.
No.
You're gonna babysit kids.
Wait, why?
You're gonna babysit Emma and future babies we have.
Okay, that's just disturbing for me right now.
Oh yeah, but
Makes
get
you
prepared.
uncomfortable?
Yeah. Too much babies in the house.
Get prepared.
Why?
Because you're gonna take care of them too.
I think we just.
Who do you think took care of me?
Claudia?
Claudia. You know how old she was?
Oh, wait. Was she in a podcast before?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know how old my sister was when she took care of me? When she changed my diaper?
5.
No. 10. How old are you gonna be right now? In a few days?
10.
10.
It's not a few days, but like in a month or so.
No, it's a few days.
What?
Wait.
Don't disclose that.
Well,
I mean, I'm not gonna
it's-
say the exact day, but it's a few days.
But you're gonna be 10. My sister at 10 had to change my diaper and babysit me.
Mm-hmm.
6 Flags.
So what? I don't know why you think that you're too young to do some of this stuff. Like, why
It's
do you think that?
uncomfortable for him. Like for me, changing.
It's uncomfortable for anyone,
Well,
dude.
okay. So what about when we told you to start walking to school, or from school,
Wait.
and you're like, "Oh, what if somebody takes me?"
I'm just cautious. I was
We're
being
cautious
cautious.
too, dude. Dude, we're your parents. We're like the most cautious people in the world. But at the same time, we can't be too cautious because then we don't raise you properly.
And then we baby you too much.
Yeah. So that's why we're cautious and we're responsible on our end, but we know that you're responsible and old enough to walk to school and walk back to school. Because that's what you're gonna do in 5th grade.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
My sister is gonna pick me up. I mean,
Why do you feel like somebody has to pick you up?
okay, off
Like,
topic.
why do you think you're entitled to being picked up?
I'm not used to walking all the time.
Exactly. Because
Yeah.
I've
we've
been
always
walking
been there.
half a year.
Yeah, because we've always been there, right? We've always been there for you.
This year you haven't.
Every single year, dude.
No,
home?
in 4th grade you haven't even.
Who's home every time you come home from school?
My mom.
Everyone.
No, not everybody.
But your mom is. Right?
Yeah. Emma, don't put it over there, Emma.
She's gonna go poopy here.
No.
There's not even a toilet. How is that possible? Unless
And before you got picked up from school by my aunt, who picked you up?
you.
Me. Who did it before that? Still me.
But when when I was with my biological dad, he picked me up.
Yeah, that was, what, 7 years ago?
Was I 3 or 2?
You were 3 and 4.
That's because he wasn't working.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, let's not just.
And I was working, and I still picked you up.
Okay, let's not talk about my dad.
Well, then why you bring him up?
You were talking about who's picking me up.
Yeah.
Basically, okay, now I don't have to do it. Take that off.
To tell you that we've always been there for you. But now you've come to an age where you need to learn to be responsible on your own. Because if you don't learn how to be responsible now, you're not going to learn to be responsible as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is a test.
Why?
I don't know.
We tell you this all the time. Now it's just being recorded on a podcast.
Not all the time.
We tell you all the time.
When all the time?
All the time when we have our 5-hour talks.
How do you feel about those 5-hour talks?
Okay, let's not get into that.
Why not?
I know how he feels.
How does he feel?
He feels that it's brutal. That
Brutality.
we mean.
No, it's like...
That is unfair.
It's Mortal Kombat right now. Fatalities.
But they're important, and the only reason why I know they're important is because you've had talks like that with me when I was being really immature.
Wait, what?
And I acted the same way as Abel, like, oh my gosh, here we go. 5 hours. But I also know that it helped me understand a bunch of stuff. It helped me, like, understand the way you think and the reasons that you did stuff. So that's why I know that it's important for you to have those talks with him. Even though he doesn't like them, one day he's going to realize that he learned a lot and he grew from that.
Yep.
Right, Evil?
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm giving you? I'm giving you everything.
I ever wanted?
No. I'm giving you everything you need that I never got. Because remember, I didn't.
Yeah, no. That's really emotional right now.
Why?
Emotional moments. Cue the montage.
Are you gonna cry?
No.
Then
Cue the montage.
Why is it emotional?
I don't know.
What montage?
I'm just saying random stuff.
I'm telling you because I didn't grow up with a father, so I know what not having a dad not talk to me feels like. And I don't want you to go through that, so that's why I have 5-hour talks with you. They're not 5-hour talks. He just called them that.
It just feels that way too.
But would you rather me talk to you for 5 hours or spank you?
I went with spank you once. You did not do it, so I went with 5 hours.
So what would you prefer? I mean, I could still do both.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because I'm your
last time you said that, and you just went with the 5-hour talk. So.
Yeah, because the 5-hour talk is more impactful long term.
And it's more important.
Me spanking you just gonna show you that, like, don't do that moment, but you're gonna do it again. Me talking to you and explaining to you why you shouldn't do it is long term.
But like, even
what?
Even if you did spank him, he's so dramatic.
Oh yeah.
I'm not
like
dramatic.
We can't even say a bad word, and he's like, "Hey, why did you say so many bad words?"
Last time I just took out the belt. I just had the belt.
I ran.
Exactly.
It hurts.
I didn't even spank you with it. I just
but
took
usually
it out.
When you get the belt, sometimes you're like, "No, boy, get over here." You're like
Dude, never even hit you with.
Get over here.
I've never even hit you with a belt.
Actually, you have.
No, I haven't. I've never hit you with a
Why
belt.
are we talking on this? Let's just stop for a moment.
Stop what?
Silence real quick.
Why?
Silence.
It's a recording. There can't be silence. If it was silence, it would be boring.
It's being silent right now.
Okay, well, I guess he was done with the podcast. We'll continue
Why?
with my
What
wife
does
and
he
I.
want to talk about?
It's silence.
He said silence, but he keeps talking and saying silence.
What do you want to talk about? Tell me.
Nothing. I don't know, okay? I'm just a guest.
Yeah, okay. What do you feel it's important for you to tell our listeners? Like, what are you passionate about? Fortnite?
I don't play Fortnite anymore. It's kind of boring. Nowadays.
Zelda?
Legends of Zelda. Well, I didn't play it 2 years ago, so I mean, I still need to finish it.
So what do you think is something that you can say that it could help out people that are listening.
Never stare at a screen for like 5 hours, and now you'll damage your eyes. Like,
You should take your own advice. So you do.
but you're doing that every time you work.
That's because at work I get paid to stare at a screen. You do it because you want to, because it's fun.
Yeah, I'm not. It's kind of boring just sitting there while my sister is having all the fun and my mom is just.
Yeah, but your sister's not on the screen though.
She was at the screen right now.
Yeah,
so
but not for 5 hours.
He's saying I'm always on my phone.
You're not always on your phone.
Well, not always, but you're usually on your phone.
Who cleans the house?
Okay, I'll take that back right now.
Who cooks?
Think about what you say, boy. Because they come back and bite you.
Like a scorpion. Yeah. I'll take you out real quick.
See, your sister even gets bored at staring at a screen.
She does.
She does?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes when you're gone, I'm just bored and Moisa's working. I'm like, help me.
Yeah, right. That's when you think you can have the most fun.
No, usually, you know how last time you were working?
Yeah.
And Emma and my mom left somewhere to shopping for like actual 5-6 hours. Like, I'm just there. I don't know what I'm doing.
Does he sound so southern?
He's just there.
He's just there.
I don't know where he came from, but his name's Abel.
I'm from.
And now he's like, I don't know what he's doing.
Dude, how do you feel about the trip we're gonna go on?
About Six Flags.
Hashtag Six Flags Dallas. Let's go.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Do you think it was a good idea
Yeah.
to take you on a trip instead of throwing you a party?
Yeah.
Because you know you're not going to get any gifts, right?
At least I'll have fun.
Your gift is
I mean,
Six
every
Flags.
time I get toys, I'm just like, eh. I always get toys.
Well, then let's throw them all away.
Just sell them.
Alright, cool.
Yard
Go
sale.
have your yard sale.
No, why do we have another yard? Wait, didn't we have
You
another
can
one?
have one yourself.
You know those toys will like go for like $100.
I'll sell
You
one.
probably can sell your whole box for $200.
Just your Legos alone.
That's true. What am I...
So what are you looking forward to the most for this trip? Just Six Flags?
Yeah. Basic. Like, what else? You're just gonna be at a conference, like...
No, not
Well, not all day,
We're
but
talking about
like
Six
for the...
Flags. We're not going to be at a conference in Six Flags. We're going to be at Six Flags and Six Flags.
Yeah, but then I don't have much fun when you're at a conference.
But we're talking about the day we're going to Six Flags, not the rest of the weekend.
I just said, I just don't look forward to Six Flags, that's all.
What about Six Flags?
There's so much rides, I think I'll throw up. But
You're going to ride all of them?
Yeah.
You're not going to be too scared?
No.
You're going to even ride the big ones?
Yeah.
The super big ones?
Look at me. Do I look like I'm scared?
Well, last time we went, you didn't ride most of the rides with me.
Well, because I was too tiny. I was
You
like
were not
6.
tiny. That was 2 years ago.
Yeah, he couldn't ride some of them.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. Because you could ride most of them in Six Flags. You even rode the biggest one.
I didn't ride the biggest one. It was a Superman one.
No, because there was some that were, you had to be 60 inches. And he wasn't 60 inches.
Oh.
I was like 49 inches or 44. I was like a little bit more than, I don't know.
Well, you're gonna ride all of them.
I couldn't even go on the Superman one.
You're gonna ride all of them.
We're gonna vlog about you riding. She eating. Sorry, we're gonna vlog about you riding, like the big rides.
Wait, which one is that?
And then when you're like, I'm scared, we're gonna put that.
No, wait.
On YouTube as well.
Which one did you show me?
All of them.
Oh, the new one, the El Diablo or something.
Diablo.
Yeah, that one looks scary.
Why?
It's like a giant loop.
This is like a circle.
It's a loop-de-loop. That's what they're called.
He'll be like.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Oh, what if someone falls off?
It's not a roller coaster though.
Yeah, you dropped it.
In the middle of our podcast.
Yeah, pick it up.
She's naked.
Yeah, you dropped it. Yeah.
This is our podcast right now.
This is us teaching Emma to pick up the stuff she dropped.
This is a fun podcast.
Pick it up.
This is like a sneak peek into our lives.
It is, that's
into
true.
Our daily life. So this is what we deal with every single day.
Emma.
Except that I haven't heard mom.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because that's all day, every day.
Especially after waking up.
So, advice to all you new moms. You know how when they have, like when they you start teaching them their first words? I advise you moms to teach them dad first. Papa. Because as they get older, they will call the person.
Well, Emma called us babe for the longest time.
Wait, she did?
Because we call each other babe. So she heard that, she's like, babe.
But
babe.
now she just calls mom. Mom all day. Mom this. And then you're right there next to her.
She's attached to you.
That's the first word she learned, mom.
And then Abel, like, that little moment of freedom that I have from little toddler, Abel's like, oh, mom's alone. Let me go. I want to go sit next to her and talk to her.
Like
talk her ear out.
Oh, Emma's not calling her. I should call her.
And I'm like, dude. And then he feels like I don't love him because I'm like, dude, like, it's my alone time. You don't love me.
He's alone all day. He wants to, like, he's in his room and his screen.
Yeah.
Oh, you never spend time with me usually.
Because you're in your room with your screen.
What? I'm not even in my room right now. Like I'm playing in the living room.
What would you be doing right now if we were not recording? Playing.
Yeah, in the living room.
Yeah, and you want to be alone. And you want to be alone when you're playing,
hashtag
right?
Nintendo Switch. Yeah.
Right? You want to be alone when you're playing?
Yeah.
Exactly. So when you want to be with us, that's at the point where we want to be alone.
Well, I'm usually all alone, like mostly every day.
Because you want to be.
Because you work, my mom is busy with Emma, and then when she has alone time, I want to spend more time with her, and she gets mad at me.
How did she get mad at you?
She's like, leave me alone.
Because what would you do if we were in your room? And I want to spend time with you.
No, he does do that to him. That's what I explained to him.
What?
Because when he wants his alone time, he goes to his room, and Emma wants to go with him and be with him.
Exactly.
And he's like, leave me alone, Emma. Get out of my room. Go with mommy.
Well, today I didn't say that to her.
Because she hasn't had that moment of like, let me go hang out with my brother.
Yesterday she did.
Exactly, and you wanted to be alone.
I didn't want to be alone yesterday.
So then why did you kick her out?
I didn't kick her out yesterday.
You did.
I did?
Yes, he said, go with mommy.
Honestly, I said that because I just need to
Go.
find something and she'll grab it. And I'm like, don't mess anything up, please. And she makes a mess in my room. Yeah, she makes a mess in my room. We still have a stain on the floor right there. We couldn't even take off.
You're describing our life as parents, bro.
Wow,
She leaves a mess in our room and the living room and her
dining room.
That's cold.
Why is that cold?
It's cold.
It's the truth.
It's cold.
There's a mess everywhere.
Not everywhere, except the poop right there.
He said it. No.
What? No. My sister's...
We should talk about his...
Don't.
His poop stains?
What poop stains? Not Emma poop stains.
So what did you learn from this podcast?
Wait, are we almost done?
Yeah, you want to finish? We can finish.
No.
What else do you want to talk about?
I
He's
don't know.
like, no.
We need to go extra hours right now.
And talk about what? If you don't have anything to talk about, we can't be on this.
Wait, did you cue the music right now?
No.
What music?
The music comes
Is added
out.
after, bro.
Yeah.
What do you...
How come the last time when the guy came, you cued the music as soon as like you started? Like,
I didn't.
like 3 minutes? No, 3
When
seconds.
my
and then
sister
That's
came?
when he recorded it.
I recorded that as the intro. I made that the intro.
How come you didn't do the intro right now?
Because the intro's recorded already.
Like at the beginning?
It's already recorded. I just have to add the audio.
So that's what those are?
No?
Yeah, I don't know anything about computers, so I have no idea.
Your dad will teach you.
I'm the class clown right now.
So what do you want to talk about? If not,
we'll
we're
continue
gonna
later on. This will be our first family talk. We'll have another one later.
This is our fire talk.
It's not a fire talk, dude. It was nowhere near fire talk.
Not
You're too
at
young
all.
to have a fire
Yeah.
talk. You're too young and not mature enough to have a fire talk.
Yeah. You need to grow up a little bit and
Every time I go on Spotify, I'm just like,
roughen
where
it.
is it? What is roughing it? Like toughen it? Like muscular it? Like
Yeah.
the one.
Well, anyway, any last words you have?
Any last words?
Like for this
Stop
episode, not
drinking
like
my
for his
tea,
life.
bro.
Well, it's good, except you don't like it.
Except you have to ask for it.
Yeah.
Can I have some?
No.
You can make some right now.
How?
What are your last words
Okay.
for this episode? Well, those are his last words
No,
on this podcast.
no, wait, let me think about this real quick. You
Wait,
talk
wait.
about something.
No, we're not going to talk about something. We're going to end the episode.
wait.
Well, I just want to say thanks to all the listeners, of course. My friend,
¿Cuál friend?
la que no te cae bien.
¿Cuál?
She made fun of me last time. She's like, thank you, everybody. She says that I sound like that.
How?
Like, thank you, everybody, for... like that.
Yeah, but people love that.
She was making fun of me, so I don't care if she makes fun of me, but I just want to say thanks to our listeners. Follow us on Instagram. Emma wants to say something. Say, follow us on Instagram. Say, follow us on Instagram.
She grabbed the microphone.
Okay, say Fire Lane Podcast.
Dile, I love you. I love you.
Dile, talk to you soon.
Shout out.
And listen to us on...
Just got one thing else to say. Shout out to my friends.
Okay, cool. All right. I just wanted to make sure you thought about what you said before you said. Shout out to who?
My friends.
Your friends? All right, shout out to Abel's friends who listen to the podcast.
Who's your friends?
Well, do I have to say them? Then what? Can I?
Your school friends, right?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to Abel's school
And
friends.
to my cousins.
And to his cousins.
Hold on, Mama.
But like my wife said, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, listen to this podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. The top ones are Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Anchor. And other than that, any last words, baby?
Yeah, give us some ideas on some topics you guys want us to talk about. We welcome everything. We might not talk about everything, but we welcome it.
I mean, we had our kids on our podcast, so.
Wait, well,
let us know if you would like to be part of this podcast and be a guest. And yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.